Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So we got K-Dot and SZA doing their show in Germany again, but this time in Frankfurt. They got 2 nights in Frankfurt. This is the first night, and it went off with a bang. Now, after highlighting some clips in Germany, I have to say, whether Cologne or Frankfurt, which I have to say any part of Germany at this point dealing with hip hop, they don't be fucking around, man. They come to concerts to get fucking lit, bro. Look how many motherfuckers in the crowd on that floor, jumping, hands in the air, almost the whole fucking time, man. They mosh pitting, and it's parts of it, they'll like open up the crowd, create a big hole just for the music to drop, to come back, just to mosh pit. That man, they do things differently out there. And then here go Kendrick jumping out the GNX, right on stage, man, doing this thing, warming up the crowd, going in, bars are blazing. Now Kendrick was spotted going back and forth to the venue, and here's some background clips of him doing this thing, bodyguards and all. Now they asked some of the German people what they're expecting from the Kendrick concert and their perspective of Kendrick coming to their country and town. Here's what they had to say.
Ich würde sagen, dass sich immer treu geblieben ist, schon so seit 2012, seit Pimple Butterflies, safe immer derselbe geblieben.
Now obviously it's in German, so let me see if I can get a translation on some of this stuff.
I'd say he stayed true to himself since 2012, since Kimmel Butterfly. Always the same.
Definitely his style and his rap artist.
Like how Drake was this man.
Has deep like with Drake.
His rap style, I actually say the emotional.
Authenticity, his deepness, his aura somehow really catches, I think. His flow through rap, his music, his style, and so on, his vibe. But I think above all his personality, his text. His music, his lyrics. Just the vibe that his music generally brings. And I also find something really special in...
And then from there, I got a review. A review from an individual that went to the concert, and here's what he had to say.
And then I've also seen something like that, where 2 artists simply combine their concerts because they have songs in common, and then they perform together again. And Kendrick came out relatively early with absolute bangers, but it's also because he has so many bangers and basically all sorts of songs are bangers and stuff. And when Family Ties came on, I looked down at the standing area. I immediately saw how so many women had to be pulled out, who probably underestimated the situation down there in the standing area and how crazy people were going off, and what I saw were really only women who were pulled out, for whom it had become too much. Yeah, and I have to say, the atmosphere was awesome. There were really a lot of fireworks, which I really liked. I thought that was really cool. Not exaggerated, but there was always something that came up and I thought that was really cool. And also interesting was the stage constellation. They form a square, a circle and a triangle, and he has a chain with an X on it. It was so real, just hearing it live, and yeah, oh my god, it was so cool. E minor.
Be humble. They went hard on that too, man. They come to party, man. They come to turn up. Shout out to Frankfurt. Obviously, they did the usual setup and lineup, 30 for 30, Luther, SZA looking sexy as normal, Kendrick doing his damn thing, crowd loving every minute of it.
Yes, baby, that's right. I'm watching. That's bad for you. I don't know what's going
Now, on All the Stars is when they lift up the platform. That's K-Dot doing his thing on there with the light show, the whole nine. We know how this goes. Love it every time. All in all, another successful sold-out show. This is the first night. one more to go in Frankfurt. Shout out to Frankfurt, man. Y'all go hard out there, man. Much love from the US. In the meantime, put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Marcus at Work, a media, and I'm out this bitch.